So here off of this sorter we've got some gravity down lanes, and you see it's 20 feet of decline and then another 35 feet of flat conveyor. And normally if you have a straight run of conveyor that's got both a level or horizontal section and then also a decline section, you'll usually put a string on, this section that's a decline, and then another string on this horizontal section, and then you'll use a laser to line up the 3 points that the strings are tied to, right? The discharge end, that point, that support right between the decline and horizontal section, and then the infeed section at the top. And then if you get those 3 points lined up with a laser, then you can straighten this part off of its string and then straighten this horizontal section off of its string. But it's a lot less work if you have something short like this. You can sometimes get away with a plain laser. This is probably close to the max length you could get away with it because it's a little annoying to line it up. But just take a plain laser here, put it on a pallet jack so you can just wheel along and do each of these 10 gravity down lanes here, and then just line it up with the center of the frame. I don't have it perfect right now, but then you'll line it up here, and then I can see enough actually down there to get it close, and I'll walk down to the infeed end down there, double check that the laser is center of the frame, and then you see how crooked the conveyor is starting with right now, and I'll pause, and in a second I'll show you how it looks after I've straightened with the laser as a guide. Alright, I've got the laser lined up and I got most of it straight already, but I'll just walk through and show you. Like here at the discharge end, I already measured off our chalk line, now it's painted over, and then made a Sharpie mark, so I actually bumped off of there a little bit. And then got that laser in the center down here. And then down here at the infeed end, show you as well. You can obviously put like a laser target down here and it would be easier to see, but when you're lining up by yourself. But yeah, lasers in the center down here. Got this bed centered on this MDR that's coming off. And then just walk down on each seam, put my finger and something else, and you can just bump it as needed to get it centered with that laser. Center. Center. Then see how far it is off here. And just so it's easier for me than kicking, got a 5-pound dead blow here. Just double check a little more. Actually, I put the dead blow up easier. A little more. Yeah, probably can't tell as good with that dead blow, but it's the center of the frame. I'm not lining it up to the center of the holes. I'm doing center of frame. Actually, a little bit more. And then these, silly idea for supports. You see they got slotted hole widthwise instead of lengthwise. So I'm also trying to get the support centered up. If it's just the slotted holes just peeking out the side of the frame, it's doing it on both sides then. That way we got plenty of slop, because we're actually going to anchor these first and then we're going to square them. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of slop like evened out on the support. That way I'm not messed up when I go to square the beds, and we're already anchored. So this is close. A little bit more here. Probably do another walkthrough without the camera and get it a little better, but now you see how it's looking straight now. So that's just a way to just save time instead of having to put 2 strings on it and use a laser to get it done. If you have a short enough run, you can do that just pop the laser on top. Usually you can't do that because it's frustrating and takes forever to line the laser up, but worked out here for 10 of these down lanes.